And welcome SWE fans. This is the AIWF Mid West WrestleFest Dark Show. I'm joined by Larry Hansen and Draven Stryker. And guys, a big pre-show match tonight. It's a championship match.
First ever dark match with a championship.
I know, I'm pretty excited.
I'm stoked.
And you know, it's the Oregon State Championship. Larry, you're from Portland.
Correct, correct. So Demarcus James is the Oregon State champion. And let me just say, don't be confused. TC Washington is not going to wrestle twice. Holy cow.
This guy looks like a beast.
This is the Polish power, Janusz Krol. I've had the opportunity to see this guy one time back in Cache, Wisconsin. Let me tell you something. He is not a guy you want to mess with.
He looks mean and nasty.
Well, he's from Poland.
Do you think he knows Lech Walesa, the founder of Solidarity? That I'm a little older than you fellas. You don't even know what that joke means.
Yeah.
Try and keep up. I move fast around here, Regner.
I'm trying. The Polish power looking to make an impact here tonight, trying to take home back to Poland that Oregon State championship.
Oregon and Poland have a long history of connection in pro wrestling.
Oh, really?
Ivan Putski once wrestled in Portland for the great Don Owen back in the 80s.
Well, you learn something new every day, I guess.
I'm born in the 80s, so I don't know. I just heard the champ is here, guys. Here he is.
There he is. The best wrestler in the whole state of Oregon, Demarcus James.
Yeah, that must mean a lot, too. I mean, Oregon is a fairly sort of medium state size, isn't it?
Hey, Larry, would you say this is going to be the best person in a dark match? Because he's a champion.
Right. Right. This is the best pre-show match we've ever had here on SWE's YouTube channel.
He doesn't have any... Actually, Victor Valedictorian doesn't have anything on this guy.
Victor Valedictorian was the king of the B show.
There is a name
matches.
drop that we haven't heard in a while.
I don't think Victor Valedictorian would want anything to do with this Janusz Krol, though.
Well,
I know I don't.
Demarcus James is going to have his hands full.
And it is for the AIWF Oregon State Championship.
What do you think Krol goes about? 290, 295?
From Warsaw, Poland,
be...
weighing in at 250 pounds.
Oh, wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Janusz Krol, the Polish power.
You're pretty close with that there, Larry.
Do you think he's as smart as most Polish wrestlers have been?
I don't know. Are Polish wrestlers pretty smart?
Never mind.
Hailing from Portland, Oregon, weighing in at 195 pounds. He is a multi-title holder, the AIWF Pacific Northwest Light Heavyweight Champion and the AIWF Oregon State Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Demarcus James!
He only brought the Oregon title, so he didn't go over the 50-pound limit on his suitcase when he flew out here.
Polish power Krol, he's got 60 pounds on this guy, and you have to wonder if that's in the head of Demarcus James.
You know, Demarcus James, he's also a backup point guard for the Portland Trailblazers.
Really?
Oh. Absolutely. Huh.
The more you know. This dark match getting started here tonight. The Midwest WrestleFest. A huge night for SWE. Let me just recap. There's a title match in every single match here tonight at WrestleFest. It's a huge night, Draven.
It's very huge. I don't think we've ever had a show yet that's had a title match every single match.
Even the pre-show match is a title match.
Right.
Folks, you are going to get your $10 worth tonight. Call your friends. Call your neighbors. Get down here to the Rubicon Ranch. We got about 15 minutes till the show starts.
We go a lockup, and Demarcus James has to be thinking going into this matchup that he's not going to win with brute strength and force.
If I was Demarcus James right now, I'd take a count out, take my belt, go back to the locker room. I would not mess with this Janusz Krol.
You know, that's definitely a strategy, but as we know, Demarcus James, you know, he wants to prove that he's a good champion. He's not a quitter.
I know. He's a fighting champion. He's got honor. He's a competitor. He wants to take on the challenge. Well, he's going to be a former champion by the end of the night. He's not going to have any belts in his suitcase when this Krol gets done with him.
You never know. We've never seen who he's gone up against. We don't even know who he beat for the titles.
Exactly. Look at him, Stryker. He's 295 pounds. He's a beast.
We've seen crazier things happen. Like Hostess going bankrupt.
Yes.
That's ridiculous. That's a whole nother subject.
It is. It saddens me.
Oh, wow. What a clothesline.
Wow.
There. The Polish Power showing some power right there. Taking Demarcus James, the champ, off his feet. And this is not looking good for Demarcus James. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, suplex there by the Polish Power. I mean,
boy, you could feel that suplex in Hartford. That was probably about a 4.2 on the Richter scale.
He picked him up so his feet were touching on the ceiling.
Oh, Demarcus James fighting back, as we said, a fighting champion, trying to get back in this matchup.
I will give you this.
Oh.
Demarcus James is kind of feisty.
Leg drop, going for a cover. The kick out there, you gotta think it's gonna take more than just a leg drop to take out the Polish Power. Janusz Krol. Again, guys, a huge night for SWE, Supreme Wrestling Entertainment, AIWF, coming here, the Midwest WrestleFest, defending multiple titles here. It's a lot of coverage for these guys. I mean, it's going to be in PWI. I mean, that's a huge ordeal.
Yeah, Pro Wrestling Illustrated, very huge deal.
I got to tell you, there's a chance that SWE guys could be holding 4 of the biggest belts in the AIWF by the end of the night.
And that would be great.
Rough Crossing is going after the Michigan State title.
Butchie Davis is going after that Iowa State title. And then we also have a porn stash
Peter Schwanz, former member of Two Dudes, One Stash. Of course, Two Dudes, One Stash does not exist anymore, so it's just one dude, one stash.
Yep.
But he'll be fighting for that big
Oh, man.
This is over.
Oh, wow.
Oh! 3, you're right, Giannis. That was 3.
I don't know.
I think that was
Rowdy
2.
Roddy has just got into Janusz Krol's crosshairs.
Nah, that was 2. This is a fighting champion. He's going out there with a lot of heart. He's taking that belt home.
He's got hearts, spades, clubs, and diamonds on the back of his trunks.
Well, that means he wins already. He's a winner.
That's a terrible poker hand. You need 5-1 suit to have a flush.
Well, a dropkick there.
Which is what Jonas is going to do to him later in this match. He's just going to flush him right down the toilet.
Demarcus James looking weary previously, but trying to get. Oh wow! No, back to the mat where he's been most of the matchup.
What I like to call the sexy KC memorial position, flat on his back, looking up at the ceiling.
Don't let him hear you say that.
Oh, me and sexy KC go way back.
Cover. And the kick out there by Demarcus James. There's a lot of close counts for this guy. He's only mere milliseconds away from losing that championship.
I don't know if you guys realize this because I never talk about it, but I did eliminate Sexy KC from the first Winter Rumble back in January, 10 months ago.
Oh, wow. Almost took his head off there.
How was that being in the Winter Rumble?
Well, I was having a great time until James Payne got in there. Then I got smart and decided to evacuate.
Did you have to go through some pretty intense training there, Larry, to be able to get in the ring with some of those guys?
I did.
The Polish Power, Janusz Krol able to kick off.
I cut my Hostess fruit pie intake from 7 a week to 3 a week in the months leading up to the Winter Rumble.
That really helped?
And
it really helped.
And you wonder why they went bankrupt.
Well, I'll accept the blame for that.
Okay.
Going for another top rope maneuver here.
It's not that they went bankrupt, though.
Oh!
Janusz Krol using everything at his disposal.
You know, some would say that's not being dirty. That's just being smart.
I think it's still kind of dirty. You don't need to put your hands on a referee.
It's a fine line between dirty and smart. That'll do it. New champion right here. What the?
Yeah! I told you, this guy is a fighter.
Another kick out by Demarcus James.
He's fighting the inevitable.
He's proving why he's champion.
We're getting some USA chants right here at Rubicon.
These Rubicon people seem like the type that would chant USA between two foreign wrestlers, so let's not give them too much credit.
Hey, no, that's not very nice.
I'm not paid to be nice. I'm paid to
long
call the action like I see it.
High risk maneuvers. Goal!
Oh!
I think you
Body
might need to
splash.
get glasses there, Larry.
3, and that's
Oh! Goodness! How did that
I should have put money
happen?
on this, Larry.
And still, AIWF Oregon State
You know,
champion.
it pains me that you
Demarcus
didn't even have faith in your own champion.
He's not my champion. I want to be one of the top 10 contenders to the Oregon State title because I'm from Portland, and I think I can beat that TC Washington wannabe.
Oh, come on.
Well, the fact of the matter is that Demarcus James is walking out with the belt, and the Oregon State title is staying in North American territory.
I am stunned.
Janusz
Krol is not somebody to be trifled with.
Well, guys, that was our dark match here at SWE AIWF Mid West WrestleFest. Again, tonight, just amazing amount of matches. I mean, a title defended for every single match, huge main event matchups for every single matchup. Is Janusz Krol getting in some fans' faces, but
are we on Twitter?
We are on Twitter. Actually, you can check SWE at SWE Wrestling. That's all just one word, at SWE Wrestling, for Twitter updates regarding Supreme Wrestling Entertainment. You can also check out Supreme
Facebook, YouTube.
YouTube, SWE Wrestling 2010 on YouTube. We got some matches up on there for you guys, but I think we're going to go get ready for this awesome WrestleFest night. What do you guys say?
I'm excited, Nick.
So it's going to be a fantastic night.
It's going to be the show of the year. If you're not here yet, you still got a few minutes to get down here. Hustle down to see this show. You don't want to miss it.
Definitely awesome.
So make sure you guys check that out. We got the Winter Rumble coming to you guys as our next show. But
December 7th.
December 7th.
It's a Friday night. Remember that. Winter Rumble, 30 men, 1 title shot.
So for Larry Hansen, Draven Stryker, I'm Nick Ragnar. You guys just watched a dark match to Midwest WrestleFest. Enjoy.